Hey church, I want to take the time to let you know about something that our church staff and board have been talking and praying about over the past few months. Just like individuals, churches go through seasons. When a church is planted, there's a laser-like focus on outreach and evangelism, because the goal is to grow, to see new people come to know Jesus, and to see the kingdom expand. All of the energy and resources of the church are dedicated to that singular mission. But as the church grows and matures, some of that energy has to be spent on creating programs and policies that transform a bunch of individuals who happen to attend the same church into a family that enjoys life together and grows together intentionally. Now, this stage doesn't sound as exciting, but these structures are critical to keep a church moving in the same direction. In time, without careful attention, a church can lose focus on the original mission to see people come to know Jesus and be salt and light in their neighborhood. And losing sight of that mission always results in a slow decline and eventual death. The best estimate is that most churches start this decline between their 40th and 50th birthdays, and the decline continues for the next few decades. Well, in 2028, Waite Park Church will celebrate its 100th birthday. Think about that for a minute. That is an amazing achievement. But even more than that, to have a church that not only just continues to exist, but has so many young people, children, and families is actually incredibly rare. I hope you realize how remarkable that is. Okay, why am I talking about this? Well, it's just this. You see, I'm excited about our 100th birthday. It's a remarkable achievement, and it says so much about the faithfulness of countless believers that have gone before us and the believers today. And I'm looking forward to celebrating that. But I don't want our 100th birthday to be just a look at the past. I want it to be a look to the future. You see, I'm not ready for the church to ride off into the sunset because I don't think God is done with us yet. I believe our 100th birthday can be the launch pad into a new growth curve for Waite Park Church. But I also want you to know that that won't happen automatically. It'll only happen when we renew our faith in a God who leaves the 99 to find the one lost sheep. It'll only happen when we make sure our ears are turned toward the work of the Holy Spirit and what He wants to do in the lives of our friends, family, and neighbors. It'll only happen when each of us embraces the mission Jesus gave us to go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Over the past few years, we've gone through a season where we have focused on community building and structure building, and rightly so. But the time has come for us to reignite the mission, to focus our energies on getting out and reaching our neighbors for Jesus. And so over the next year or two, you'll see that more and more of our energy will be focused on this mission. And it's not that we'll ignore community and spiritual growth and the people who are already here, but we're going to focus more on asking God how our healthy community can reach new people for Him. To keep this vision in front of us, we've set some goals for the next year, and the goals are these. We want to see 12 people make a decision to follow Jesus in the next year. And related to that, we want to baptize 12 people. Now, both of these will be a significant jump from what we've had in the past few years, and it'll take a real focus from the whole congregation to reach those goals. And of course, we know that we don't have control over whether someone comes to Jesus. But having these goals does keep us focused on that mission. Over the next year, we're going to be focusing our preaching and our programs and many of the things we do on this mission. But we're also going to ask each of you to pray that God would use you, that He would give you a burden for your friends and neighbors to come to know Jesus, and that He would teach you how to be skillful in having spiritual conversations. As we approach our 100th year, imagine just how exciting of a place this church can be as people are regularly coming to Christ and being discipled in their faith. Imagine hearing the stories of people who seem to be beyond the reach of Jesus, finding life in Him. Let's get a running start on a new mission for the next 100 years of Waite Park Church. Imagine how our neighborhood might change as more and more people come to know Him. And I want to tell you, there are very few things in life that get me more revved up than that picture. Would you join me in prayer to that end? Join us in partnering with God to make the next 100 years even better than the last.